we're back.
Back in this godforsaken asylum.
God's here, just not the God you want. So there's someone in there I seen.
On block A. Or in here.
Oh, wait, no.
This is the starting area.
Ah.
Or we were going to try and do green, right?
Yeah. Ah, it's back this way. Oh, I'm probably... Nope. That'd be stupid if I got caught right here.
I think standing up and running is a bad idea. Just try and like get behind something. As soon as you stand up and run, I think that's how he saw you. Like go, oh, get out of your hidey hole.
I don't like the...
Because you can't run very... I think they run faster than you. Okay, so it's the basic thing. Just go up and around it, so...
Yeah. No way in hell am I closing that door, ever.
Yeah. Be cool if we could get into administration somehow. I bet there is a way to, like, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's that weird effing room. God, can you even get in here?
We might need the key out of it, man.
Bet money is locked.
It's locked.
Fuck.
We have to go in...
We gotta get into administration.
What was this?
I don't know what the hell that was.
We've been in here.
The green gas leaves from here, and it runs through the whole building.
Well, I wonder if we can pick this one and get in the side.
Oh yeah, I mean we have a 4. That's the good noise.
Perfect.
I feel like 4 is a real good number. Like you'll be able to do most things, like early game stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I feel like we're gonna...
Theoretically,
make this
I've
easier
only
by
got
having the
one
4.
lever to push.
Oh no, there's a hidey hole too, and there's whatever the hell this is. Seems like a place you can crawl. Hell yeah.
Let's explore.
We're in the vents now. Oh, that's right, because he hates... It's all claustrophobic-y.
This makes it really hard.
It's cool, bro. Just calm down. We need to have a little mental breakdown. Oh my god, he is flipping the fuck out.
Can we even make it?
It's like a straight shot, man. Oh, is that the last one?
No.
This is...
Now for the next step.
Oh, this is this.
Okay.
Oh, we had to do this. Okay.
So we can leave.
Oh,
This
yeah,
lever
hold-
must turn on the gas machine.
Go undo it first, you know. Let's get our escape route. So what do the levers do?
So it's pressure gauge. Oh, I bet we overpressure it and like blow it.
Possibly.
I wonder if there's multiple distractions then.
It's looking more and more like that. Oh, there's some drawers. Prepare the machine as best I can. However, the piping has been damaged, and I fear the gas is escaping. Cannot do any more in such a short time. All I can do is warn you: if the equipment is put under too much pressure, there is a risk of explosion.
Okay, so yeah, there's got to be one distraction, or maybe we do both.
Or it's an in-game thing. So, I mean, if it's an explosion, how much is an explosion? So you must be. This must be one of the like turn a bunch of valves way high, and then
Or
see, there's the other one that we had. So we have all the wheels now. So it comes down to what do we want to do? Do we want to
give the guys pills, or
do give the guy pill? I feel that give the guy pills is boring. Fuck him.
what's he gonna say about it?
He's gonna crank all these. I wanted to see what the electrical thing did. I almost kind of want to destroy that.
We have to
machine.
give him pills to do that.
No. Oh, that's right.
We might have to do both anyway.
Maybe we can try doing this one. We have all of them. Screw it.
Worst case, you do your playthrough and
This
just like
valve controls the pressure.
you like just record
I think
that
there's
off
one.
the-
I think there's still one behind you.
There's one in here.
No, I mean there's one there too. Like I think they give you like 2 in the open, and then you can see inside. Like, oh, I need to somehow get in here.
And you can't even do that if you don't have lockpicking or get the key out of admin, probably.
Yeah. Screw it. Let's just do this one then. And then we can make our escape. Which I
So
don't
do you
even-
think we crawl back through?
I don't know. We'll definitely find out. Fuck it.
The piping hasn't burst.
Oh,
Not yet, anyway.
So save the game.
we have time. I think we do both.
Ooh.
Last week's incident caused significant damage to the infrastructure, putting a stop to current experiments. This is unacceptable. From now on, the wheels to operate the gas stockpiles, stopcocks, must be kept in the storage room after each use. Moreover, you must keep the register of use up to date.
Dr. Fuller. There's that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Oh.
we did that. That's the room with the Crawley.
Oh, okay. So that's how you actually get in there.
So let's go give the
Let's
guy
get the guy's
pills.
pills. I guess it's a whole bunch of stuff. Like, you wreck this fucking place.
So do we go the long way, or do we just... Oh, he's right here.
He's right here. Hold on. There's the guard does pop out.
I've got what you want.
I think when we talk,
Show
we're
me.
safe.
There. And remember, they don't come for free.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on now, go hide yourself. The crows! They're everywhere!
Right here,
Make 'em
maybe?
go
Probably.
away.
Yeah, this is probably like the one chance you get. I go.
Yeah, there's still the guy in there, so I'm not gonna like sprint it.
Yeah, but at least you can open that door though. Watch, it's locked.
That would be...
Probably wouldn't give you this animation.
What
Whoa.
carnage.
I don't know if I can
That
stand
was
up.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, it's...
Fuck.
I think that was a point against us.
That was I think that was a thing against us. Yeah. You can check your sanity or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sanity's done a thing.
It's different, though.
Click down. That's the nightmares one.
Yeah, macabre discovery.
Searching through the cellars of the Riverside Institute, Pierce entered a room. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Pierce entered a room that first looked for him. Oh, okay. He first took for a morgue, but the advanced state of decay and the corpses that lay about the place quickly made him realize that he was wrong. Nothing could justify the presence of such a charnel house in a hospital. The putrid smell and the total absence of respect for human life, as witnessed by this room, profoundly shocked Pierce, costing him some of his sanity. Oh,
It's different,
it
yeah.
actually is. Yeah, it is different. Wow, that's...
Yeah, confident in your abilities and your Cartesian mind, you conduct your investigation by sticking to the facts, your convictions, and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. That's a shorter description.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Here we read the nightmares. Had some
Rich City. Oh, the ritual is one too. The
Well,
tunnels under the ritual.
yeah.
Disemboweled after Bradley by a man that was monstrous appearance. The men in gowns and their rituals and not succeeded in affecting the veteran. However, the brutal death of Bradley and the discovery of the identity of his killer, whom he recognized as the dead Charles Hawkins, as well as the latter's superhuman strength, managed to strike fear into him. Pierce still does not know if he should believe what he saw. He may even put these visions of horror to the shock caused by the death of Bradley, or he may put it down to lack of oxygen provoked by the rock fall.
Basically giving us an out.
Yeah, that's usually what we do. You just kind of go like, nope.
How many points do we have? 3.
That's not enough to raise anything.
No.
Our cultism isn't that high at all.
Well, we only found one thing so far.
Yeah, well, one thing that gave us actual points.
Yeah. So I think next time, if we ever play this again, we should probably just
Dump into a cult.
Yeah, I'm not reading these, I'm just getting rid of the things.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all it's the different circles and things and all the other random bullshit.
Yeah. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Cutting out the menu, probably.
Oh yeah, I assume you probably would. There's more than 3. Down, up.
No, it's probably
There
the
goes.
wrong one.
Oh, the inventory.
Oh, so we have that
Yeah,
as an
and then
item.
it should be your knowledges, the things you've been finding.
This is the only occult thing we found yet.
Yeah, that's right. All the weird symbols and shit.
And then we won't get rid of that till we...
Yeah, until we spend it.
So that's that. Let's look around first.
I'd say look at the like the drawings
I
and
just
stuff.
I was just like noticing the hand hanging.
Oh yeah, I meant like look at the drawings and stuff, see if they're anything. Nope. I would have thought that this would have been. What's crazy is I think some of these are actually like legitimate drawings out of old medical books. Like I think these are actual drawings, but then perverted some of them ever so slightly.
That would make this most sense.
What is on him? It looks like there's something growing up. There's just a bucket of hands.
Yeah. All right.
Gary.
It's probably
I subsist on human hands. I gotta get them hands.
All the levers are activated.
So
Alright,
how do
that's
we get
that
out?
one.
Suppose that guy's still busy.
I guess probably he's.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's still not there. Oh, and I think that's the administration.
You want to go in?
Yeah, step inside really quick. Worst case, we end up behind him, so nothing in there. So I want you to like dip it. Oh, fuck. I really don't think you can actually. Oh, you're in the kitchen. Is he freaking eating naked people?
Hell yeah, he is.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's admin.
I'll go take a look.
Oh, you're right.
See, I told you, don't stand and run. Okay, so now we know how to get the actual keys.
But I don't
We have to
think
go
we
into
need them.
we have to go into the kitchen. I told you, don't run.
So I think we have
Just-
to come in from the other side to get in there. I don't think we should go in that way.
Well, you set him off like pretty soon, so I think you'd be fine if you still walked in there.
But went a different way.
But goaded him around some stuff. I guess go around it like a little bit.
Oh, he saw me. Because I was standing when I came in.
Yeah, see, it goes away pretty quick. So if you let him wander over, you might be able to get in. Or that's a freaky fish or something. I think I saw his yet. Yeah, there he is. I slipped behind him.
And then hide. Oh, he saw me
You
that time.
literally like ran into him.
He's like, hey, I get it. So yeah, just
What I
don't.
mean is literally hug that back wall so you don't touch him, so he doesn't instantly see you. Right.
Hide?
Keep behind stuff. Move through. Keep an eye on him, because he's gonna do that. Like let him.
I'll go take a look. Hey!
Okay. We took too long, I think.
Well, maybe we have to go through the kitchen the different way then.
I still want that book though, so we're getting that book.
That's fine.
I can get it through the door though, or the window.
Yeah.
Peach just reaches through.
Well, it's because there's a little. Probably because you can see it from the hole. So.
He's not there
That
anymore.
guy's not there. We saw the kitchen from a different place, so I know you can walk into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go activate the other thing real quick, just because I know where it's at.
That might be the final thing. I don't think we need the keys, actually. Now I think about
Yeah,
it.
I think we've gotten everywhere.
We don't need the keys because the keys open stuff that we've been into.
The two doors we picked.
Yeah. So, yep, that's all of them. We'll just definitely have to, like, actually...
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it. What's going on? Is there somebody... Gotta let Fuller know. You can bet he'll blame us.
This is a bad choice.
Yeah, I think the easier thing to do probably was to run
Out. And
that
hide.
direction. Yeah, the other way around, because, yeah, I think they're just going to stand there. Baxter turn, go for it. Yeah, stay behind the corpse.
Oh, you can't.
I meant like, well, keep it behind you, I guess. You're caught.
Nope.
Who's there?
Probably because they probably have a weird amount of sight. Dude, just stand up and get caught.
You there?
Okay. So we went- That's really loud.
Yeah, it is.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it. What's going on? Is there somebody? Gotta let Fuller know. You can bet he'll blame
Laugh,
us.
they instantly see you.
So there's one.
Here's the one with the hurricane lantern.
And then just... What?
Because he has a lamp.
Oh, I need to hide here.
Go.
So just full up go, or...
Go. Get out. That was the whole point of that. They're probably distracted for now, so yeah, I'm all for this. Oh, you're out of control now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Doctor, is that you? Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine.
Yeah.
It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
Oh, we don't have enough.
Oh, you don't have medicine professional.
Oh.
That's like level 5, I think. I think that's max, I thought. Or is that 2 or 3?
Ours is...
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want him. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. No, don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me. No!
Sanders!
What the?
What hell?
It's like his essence is getting ripped out.
It's breaking his legs.
I gotta... Okay.
You should probably just leave.
This is insane. What killed him?
Look at his body. Like, you're not scared. You can still look around and stuff. Fuck, that's creepy.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping there'd be, like, more, like, noise of his death. Like, you didn't hear any bones breaking or anything. Like...
It's because you were too scared listening to the scary music. I'm just doing a real quick search because, you know,
Yeah.
got a jog.
So you can totally miss that, I think.
Yeah, if you just gone through the door.
Go. The doctor went in that room, so he must have gone up in this way.
It's probably locked if we can't go this way.
This is hilarious.
Oh, okay. Now we're hallucinating with portals. This door opened.
Damn! The gas! Oh, my head.
Later. We need to move on.
I still think Bradley died.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, Bradley's dead. Oh, now we're back in the Hawkins mansion. So now I'm wondering, like, if you did, like, what happens if you don't do certain, like, do you need to do the gas too? Or was that the reason why we fell down? But there was that gas leaking from there, but we turned it on. Did we have to, like, wait? I'm wondering. I'd love to, like, when we're done with this, I would love to look back and see what the different options are in certain areas.
Well, yeah.
Like watch a full or look at a full gameplay guide and see like what the fuck you can do in certain sections. That naked lady? Nope, that's a cephalopod.
Think we're having another nightmare?
Oh, probably.
Who goes there?
Oh, we're back up on
That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Officer Bradley.
I want to see if this door's open now.
Not even an option. Oh, it's day too, and it's not raining.
Yeah.
It's like the nicest it's looked.
You suppose they're...
Just leave them. Oh, they're...
No.
Yeah.
I want to know what Bradley and Dr. Colden have to say about all this.
They're railroading us.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's cool.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Tired.
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
So we have to talk to the man, huh?
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll
Can
come
you
soon.
Just turn towards
Bradley?
him.
I can't.
Who else
Seriously,
would it be?
guys.
Mr.
Okay.
Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
Oh, what's our occultism? We need professional occultism.
Her or him?
Her. Sarah Hawkins committed, I guess.
Yeah.
I found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the Institute's basement.
It makes sense. A powerful family like the Hawkins had the means to hide such a disgrace.
But everyone knows the Fullers have been taking care of the Hawkins for at least a generation. And all were aware of Mrs. Hawkins' fragility.
Perhaps, but no one would allow a psychiatric internment.
From what I read in the file, Fuller used her as a subject of his experiments.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins, subjects of Dr. Fuller. Why those two?
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do
I
you wish
would.
to know anything else?
Sounds
Yeah.
odd.
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes. I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan. And I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
Oh man, we're missing a lot of things for 5.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Seems you two know each other pretty
Yeah.
well.
It's a tiny island. Everyone knows everyone. Especially since I'm a police officer and Marie's a doctor.
Who's
The
your first
chemistry is obvious.
I do seem a little bit stupid, don't I? Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
That gets down to fucking.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
He doesn't like that line of questioning. You should be dead.
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
Dollars to donuts, the tunnel's closed off now, too.
Dollars to donuts, he's a reanimated corpse. God, they are wigging the fuck out.
I'm gonna go with...
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He
The basement.
knew Sarah Hawkins. And that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm gonna lie if I get the
I'm
choice.
not sure I can explain it.
What?
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
You're technically saying he called him the
I
Shambler.
didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
Obviously.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
That's what I'm thinking.
You're right.
I'm waiting on your input. 'Cause
Without a
I don't
plausible
know.
explanation for what I saw,
And I haven't
Let's
talked a
not
lot in
jump
this
to
episode,
conclusions.
because we've been hit.
That seems wise indeed.
This will
Very
affect
well.
your destiny.
I'll go to see Francis's widow.
So that's 2 times. it's
Perhaps
come
I'll
up.
find a link
Drinking
between
and
her
if we
husband's
want to
death
be like
and
blatant
Sarah
with this woman.
Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
Yeah.
I'll do my
I'm
best.
never going back to that hospital. I'd rather just throw me out in the ocean.
Oof.